Hey, Davis here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be missing this next adventure, but I'll still be haunting you here in the intro. So You Want to Be a Hero is made by and for ostensibly mature adults. Be advised that it may contain violence, sexual themes, and strong language. Full content warning may be found in the episode description below. Now please, enjoy So You Want to Be a Hero presents Wrym and Reason.
Salve! Welcome to So You Want to Be a Hero presents of Wrym and Reason!
Wrym and Reason!
I'm your host, John Garza, and with me always are three of my four best friends. We have Brad Silman.
That's me.
Emily Robinson. Ciao. And Laus Weindel.
Salve!
Salve.
Welcome back, guys.
Don't give me that look.
No, I'm gonna give you that look.
You're so mean to me sometimes.
Oh, it starts.
All right, I'm sorry. You know what's not mean to me?
No, you don't get to segue. John, no, you come up with something else and segue better. John, I swear to God, if you press that button, John, don't you press that fucking
John, press
button.
the button, man.
John.
He's weak tonight, boys. We got this.
Yes, but that was a pretty good bit.
Oh,
Alright, you guys know how this shit works. Roll your dice.
11.
You guys know how this shit works.
10.
I won again.
3.
Yes, 2 in a row.
Alright, give me that D100, please.
All right.
Never when DiceBreaker's life is so fair and cruel.
67.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
What is your character? Oh, no, this is you. What are you most proud of?
Me?
Yeah,
What am I most
as a
proud of?
person.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, what I am most proud of as a person is, I could be sappy and say this podcast, so I won't.
You can say it.
No,
I would love to
is
hear you say that.
my is how much I dig into my goals. Like, I've been studying acting for a very long time. I've taken improv classes. I do this. And no matter how hard it gets, I still haven't given up. That's what I'm proud of.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright, Emily, what are you most proud of?
My dog.
It's a pretty great dog.
Oh, Zephyr.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, she's not the best trained dog, but she's,
The best dog.
well, obviously the best dog. But also, she's, like, so smart. Like, she's a genuinely smart dog, y'all. You don't even know. But I'm proud that I raised her to be this smart and independent and curious
And manipulative.
and very manipulative dog. She's the only pet I've had who I raised from puppyhood, and I'm just very proud of her.
I like that.
I like that a lot. Alright, Brad, if it's not your daughter, I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
I
my
know.
it's my daughter. But Emily stole my answer. Almost word for word. No, she's awesome. So I mean, Emily shares the same sentiment that with Zephyr that I do with Bev, in the sense that, yeah, the same thing kind of like we're in like little classes and whatnot, and she runs around and goes crazy and does all the things, and I am wholeheartedly just amazed by how confident she is as a person, and just letting her be who she is, you know, because there's a lot of like teachers try to, in this class that we go to, try to wrangle kids, but Allison and I have very much stepped in and been like, no, she's exploring. You know, we're paying you to let us run around here, so she's exploring. Let her explore. She doesn't need to be part of the class. Sorry. I'm just proud that she's becoming this amazing adult, or human, not adult yet. So
She's almost 2. That's practically an adult.
practically. But that's it, John. I just am curious. What are you most proud of? You can't say Zephyr, because Emily took that.
No,
Also,
that-
I raised her.
Fair.
I corrupted her, which is half the work. Anyway.
Also fair.
Also fair. What
Not
are you
fair
proud
enough.
of, John?
I'd have to say, if I had to pick something to be proud of, I think it is the ability to obsess over something long enough to become decent at it.
Yeah.
And to then stick with it after that obsession fades. Because usually, like, you obsess with something, you get decent, then you drop it and never look at it again kind of thing is something that I see a lot.
Okay, judgy.
I think John's trying to tell us he's done with D&D.
No.
Are you done with D&D?
Are you done with D&D, John?
Signing off, bitches! No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no!
No, but no.
Brad, get back in the seat!
Yeah. I mean, I've got an outline for you right here. There's 3 episodes left. You've got it.
I got it.
Oh, I thought this was more of a, I've got your outline right here.
Oh, that
That's
would
a
be
middle
good, too.
finger for the audience.
Yeah, Emily's flipping us
But
off.
no. I mean, I think that is it. The ability to stick with something after the initial spark fades, because it's something that I've always been able to do, even though I don't like necessarily like making music is super exciting, right? In about 2 weeks, it's gonna get super frustrating because nothing's gonna work, and be easy to give up on it. But I'm gonna spend another 50, 60 hours figuring out how to make chord progressions. So, that's life.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my cheap ones
Speaking
that
of
I couldn't
music,
pick, so.
that's live.
Oh yeah.
That's life.
That's Frank Sinatra.
I know.
That's
in
what all
the-
the people say.
Nice. You're riding high in April, shot down in
Noise.
May.
Oh, but it's August.
Nope, that's not the lyric.
It is now.
But it's August. Song
As the
ends.
poet once said.
Yeah.
As the great band Stained once said.
No. Don't you say it, Brad. Brad, don't you say it. Look at me, Brad. Don't you say it.
John,
Brad,
press the button.
Brad, look at me.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah! Thank you.
All right. Now to get into it. The Medici, with all the influence you have gained in this city, having been rocked, you have decided to make a very public display of strength and throw a party. Calling in owed favors, debts, and bringing the most important players to your home venue, it is time to make a statement, one that Florence will remember. This will also afford the Medici a chance to move out, striking new deals, securing new alliances, and perhaps making an unchaperoned, let us say, excursion to the church. New friends have been made in the form of Dante, the famous author of the Divine Comedy and the lesser-known Divine Tragedy, who has managed to strike a deal with our would-be gods in the hopes of trading this immortality for a book he wishes to seek. Also, one of our more war-focused Medici has found an alliance with with Luna Serena, who he has agreed to smuggle her 5 battalions worth of Turkish troops into the city of Florence.
John's thing here, Brad. So distracting, this guy.
We find out what happens. Let's move on into the game. Fuck you, bail. I bail. I'm out. Everybody, I'm going home. Okay, but we find ourselves on the eve of the party. Each of you having taken rest that evening before the festivities begun to set your affairs in order, prepare a few last, let us say, strategies for what is to occur tonight, and to finalize the guest lists. The invitations are delivered as your servants disappear into the night, wearing carnival masks and small red hoods, carrying the emblem of the Medici on the back. We start first by moving to Bartolomea's room, where a certain visitor slinks out of the door. Slinks to the door as you both finish getting ready for the night's festivities. He turns to you. And Dante speaks. Now that we have become more acquainted with each other, do you have the book I seek? I'm sure you have put together which one I am looking for. Prophecies of ancient times.
I have my suspicions, but the night is young, Dante. Give the relationship time to breathe. Now shoo, I must get ready.
And you see the tail sort of twitch. A little bit of annoyance, but also playfully, as he steps through the door, leaving it closed, appearing on the other side, returning to human form, before making his way down the hall to the southern wing where he has been placed. The three of you, after dressing, go down to the foyer where you will be expected to greet all the guests as they begin arriving. The first set are more of your entourage than they are particular guests. They are members of other noble houses and families that have long been supporting of yours. They are either through merchant relations, banking contracts, or things of that nature. They come, they give their polite hellos, they go, they drink, and they leave you alone for the most part. No one of note worth speaking to. The first noticeable person to arrive is Ine Troisi. He arrives in a gilded carriage, very much like Cinderella's pumpkin style, with these bright filicries of white and gold, and these horses, one white, one black. He steps in a very, what appears to be almost Phantom of the Opera getup, a black mask on one side of his face, the other painted a pale white, hair the same and styled combed to the right, in a fine tunic matching style, with tights underneath, and these long riding boots. He steps out with that boyish grin that hides the intentions of a wolf as he steps forward. Ah, Lord Medici, it is so good to see each of you.
Troisi, thank you so much for coming.
Ah, Giovanni, Baldassarre, Bartolomea.
Hello, good sir.
It should be a lively party. I have heard the guest list is expansive, and you've spared no expense.
Well, when one has a guest such as ours coming, one must bear all expenses.
I have heard your betrothed is to arrive this evening.
It's going to be a wonderful party for everyone, including myself.
Are you excited? It has been so long.
I know, I'm extremely excited to see her. It's just like the separation of the waves when Moses parted the sea.
The dowry doesn't hurt either, does it? Any bump?
It makes up for her lack of other endowments.
Oh, I am so sorry about this, Ari. It is okay. I'm sure you can find a mistress or two. And he laughs as he steps by. Just make sure Salviati doesn't see you. And he makes his way to the drawing room,
I want to kill him.
leaving his coat with
Wait.
Verdasco.
Give it time.
The next series of people that arrive are all members of the Signore. In an unremarkable order, you see, of course, the Merchants Guild head, Bastiano, appear, textiles after him, and then you see, near the end of this sort of trail of these members, Massimiliano de Piano, the blacksmith, who arrives. He is dressed in a more frugal outfit, still fine, dyed purples and deep set, but he's not wearing the Carnival mask. He is very much here dressed as if he would for a business transaction or some other contract discussion. He steps forward and immediately puts a hand out to you,
As I grasp it, obviously. Welcome, amico. Welcome.
Thank you, Giovanni. It is good to see you. And he shakes your hand. And of course, Baldassarre, congratulations on your pending nuptials.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to see you here tonight. I didn't think we would.
Why would I not come?
I don't know. I knew it was going to be a big party. I didn't think I'd see you.
I am not much for parties, but for the Medici family, I make exception. It's good to see you. I wish you a long life of happiness, Baldassarre.
Thank you. If you need anything, please let me know.
I most certainly will, and if you need anything, please do let us know. I have been married for 30 years now. I can tell you a thing or two.
I'd love the advice. Maybe I'll see you around on the dance floor.
Probably not on the dance floor, but out back in the gardens, I tend to find respite smoking there.
Wonderful. Enjoy yourself.
And Lady Bartolomea. Very respectfully, he looks to the ground as he bows. He waits for you to rise first of your curtsy before he stands. A truly humongous man as far as proportion. He puts a hand out to see if you wish to give your hand for him to kiss it, or if this greeting is enough.
I will allow it. I can't leave a man hanging.
He very lightly kisses a ring on your finger as opposed to the actual skin. You can tell that he is very intentional in everything that he does as he places the hand back.
We are so glad that you accepted our invitation.
Oh yes, thank you for inviting me and thinking of me and my family at this time. We appreciate being elevated to this status with your invitation.
Of course. And is this your lovely family?
As he turns to the carriage, there is no one behind him.
Well, then I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Besides a few servants, younger people who are attending him. No, I do apologize. My family was not able to attend this evening. There were other matters. Our youngest is ill. And we fear to spread the contagion amongst others.
Of course. I am terribly sorry to hear it.
We appreciate your prayers. And he goes to step into the rest of the party.
I motion over Stella and make a note to have something sent to the house in the morning.
Right away, ma'am. And she writes it down. At which point, the next carriage is easily identifiable. You see the Pazzi signet and coat of arms etched on it. It does look in disrepair, as if it has seen better days. The horses arrive. A lone footman stops, hops off, and opens the door for him. As an older gentleman, mid-50s, thinning hair, and sort of hunched posture, wearing last season's sort of costumes, steps out. A callous face and permanent scowl kind of etched on him. You can see the crow's feet from a life spent scowling as he steps forward. Medici.
That's it.
A pleasure, I am sure.
It's all mine. We look forward to having your nephew stay with us, if I am not mistaken.
My nephew had a change of travel arrangements. It is the Sixtus's cousin who plans to come.
Ah, Sixtus.
Yes, the Pope.
Very well. When are we to expect him?
You are to expect him by the end of the week, 4 days or so. He will stop at my estate first to collect a few belongings left for him by the Pope before arriving.
Of course. Francesco, darling, I am so glad that you were able to come.
Bartolomea looking ravishing as ever.
It was a delight when I heard that you were in Florence.
Yes, I am not usually here this time of year. The weather is too muggy, but I have found that there are some flowers that grow that have brought my interest here.
Well, we are glad to have attracted your attention and honored by your presence.
Thank you. And of course, Baldassarre, the soon-to-be Archbishop, congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you.
And I mourn for your wedding.
Well, I'm just very happy that you are able to be here. Not just today, but in the city at this point in time.
I'm sure you are more than pleased to see me here.
I'm very pleased to see you here. Good man. Can we get you anything? Some drink or anything like that?
A drink would be lovely.
Wonderful. He snaps at just...
Theodore runs and grabs a drink.
This is Theodore. He'll take you.
Right, yeah. Right this way, Mr.
Patsy.
Patsy. And he begins to lead him.
I want to kill that guy.
Calm down.
Don't stop telling me what to do.
We are in front of guests.
As you are silently arguing about killing Patsy, a footman comes running up in the royal colors of burgundy and white and gold. He is wearing a jester's cap with jingling balls, and there's flame being tossed back and forth in his hand. As he arrives, announcing!
Oh my god.
And he begins to sort of dance and move as this chariot of 15 horses begins coming down the roadway. These giant
ostentatious
Clydesdales, equally decked out and dyed in color their manes to match the burgundy and the white. Their tails trimmed into these tiny poofs as if they were Pomeranians. And upon arriving, you recognize your betrothed's coat of arms.
Ah!
As the jester goes, announcing her ladyship. Of course, the one, the only, Semerade Apano of Aragon. And the door to the carriage folds open, and this red carpet hits the ground as two footmen jump out and quickly cover the distance with the carpet from the carriage to your door. You see a long, thin hand go out as the footman jumps to take it, and she steps out in this immaculate, sparkling white gown with matching white mask, like a masquerade, that comes over her with these peacock feathers that have been dyed jet black on the edges. Her hair in the highest of buns, in pearls and different diamonds and other gems accenting the colors. As she steps forward, a smile and a wave as all look in awe as she moves to you.
I greet her.
My beloved Baldassarre.
Semerade, yes, my love.
It has been so long.
Too long.
Oh, come here. And she wraps her arms around you for a hug.
And I hug her. She can feel the bristle on her neck.
Rugged.
That's scandalous.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's very scandalous, but she don't give a fuck. As she feels the bristle on her neck and, rugged.
Jesus.
Have you not been sleeping? Have you been missing me that much?
I've been missing you so much. You've been the only thing on my mind lately.
Ooh. And she pulls back from the race. And of course, my brother-to-be, Giovanni. It's good to see you.
Welcome.
Oh, and my new mama, Bartolomea.
My darling girl.
You look absolutely radiant.
Nothing compared to your shining light, my dear. And I kiss each cheek.
Thank you. What a lovely party you've put on for my arrival. I can't imagine what the next few nights will look like. As she sort of sparkles and sort of steps through the door.
They're going to look amazing, my dear.
Yes, you should probably go after her.
And I go after her. Not cut, but cue Nick telling me he doesn't want me to be in any more scenes.
It's a smart move.
Told you Nick was mean, or Loss is mean to me.
Yeah, no, Nick's mean to you. Loss is a great friend. But because she arrived, like, I'm assuming she's the last.
No, she's probably dead in the middle. You know, there will be
Interesting,
some that
okay.
later come. Specifically, a few of the people you invited have not yet arrived. The modiste has yet to arrive. And then Yuki hasn't arrived yet either. Those are the ones you invited.
Yeah.
And then let me make
And
sure.
Pietro.
And Pietro has not arrived yet.
But we don't have to wait for them.
Oh,
That's kind
no.
of my point.
No,
Like,
no,
once
no, no.
she arrives,
Oh yeah, once
we're
she arrives, the
good.
party's good to start.
Yeah, that's what I really meant by that.
We don't have to stand by the door and
Right.
pretend to be interested.
Exactly.
Correct. Once she's arrived, everyone can file in.
Yeah.
You should probably follow her. We can continue the next scene in the party.
Baldassarre, where's the champagne?
Let me lead you to it, Samarati. Let me lead you to it.
I like what you've done with the beard, as she sort of strokes your face.
Oh, it's not shave.
Well, you know, when things happen as they have happened in the past few days.
I know, I heard you were in jail, my poor darling.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're a hardened man now.
Some might say.
And she goes,
But my soul is soft for you.
well, that is very kind.
Let's get you.
How long were you behind bars as you guide her to more drinks?
I like that. That was good. Call that the fade out.
Okay. So as the party begins, you will see others that will straggle in,
Yeah.
trickling. Is there anyone that you want to focus your attention and speak to first? The party will last 10 to 12 hours, right? But
Yes.
people will come and go, so there's a chance you will miss an opportunity depending upon the order you go.
I know he is my mother's guest, but I would like to speak to the head of the blacksmith's
Massimo.
Massimo.
We'll call him Massimo for now, de piano.
Massimo the piano. That's a joke, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, it was a joke.
Thought it was funny. Massimo!
Oh yes, Giovanni.
I hope you are enjoying the party.
Yes, quite much. I enjoy being outside where it's less noisy, I can think.
Yes, I agree.
I hope you not take it too insulting, but I was planning to leave soon. This is not much my atmosphere.
No, fair. I talked to my mother. She is the one who invited you. I mean, I invited you too, but I know she specifically requested you by name. I just had a question for you. I have come into some silver, and I was hoping you could make me a small dagger.
Of course, that is a small thing, but silver is a rather soft metal. Are you sure you do not wish it to be coated around something else to give it a more rigid edge?
You are the master. I trust you.
So you do not wish it to be pure silver, you wish it to be functional.
No, I wish you to pierce.
No, I said you wish it to be
Pure.
functional.
Oh, yes. I wish
pure
it to be
silver.
functional and not decorative.
Then, certainly. Do you have the ingots?
So to speak, someone gave us a gift. As much as I appreciate it, I could use it in a better way. I have a log that looks like silver.
That is quite curious.
That's what I thought too. But they brought it as a gift, and I went, oh, how intriguing.
Well, certainly I can turn it into a dagger with little issue. I mean, a whole ingot could do a sword. Do you wish for a set of daggers?
Yes, I do wish for a set of daggers.
Of course. Do you wish for your house insignia? Yes?
Yes.
All right. It shall be done. I will
Grazie.
send you the plans tomorrow for you to approve.
Sounds good, and I will send you the ingot.
Excellent.
That was all. I hope you have had a good time here.
I have. It has been nice to be out of the house. It is stuffy and damp with sickness.
Oh, I am very sorry.
And I as well. Perhaps your brother can come by at a later date to bless the house and cleanse it.
Of course. I would want nothing less. You have been a good, trusted ally.
I appreciate you, Lord Medici. May you have a splendid evening.
And you the same.
And he continues to smoke his cigar. You figure he's probably got about an hour left for anybody else who's interested in speaking to him.
I just beeline as Bartolomea and be like, you have an hour before he's leaving. He seems to be already over with the party. And then I move on to my next.
Alright. Well, we'll move on to Brad. Do you have anyone else you want to speak to, or do you want to try to speak to your betrothed and see what's going on there?
Sure, we'll speak to her. I pull her aside. A terrace, moon in the sky, the stars twinkling.
Oh, well, it is lovely, Baldassarre.
Yes, I thought I would just pull you aside and have just a heart-to-heart with you. A moment, away from all of these people. I know you've been traveling for such a long, long time, and I'm sure you're probably tired.
Oh, I'm never too tired to make appearances or to party. I love being seen, especially with my betrothed. So loyal and trusting.
I'm going to do an insight check on her.
And you don't need to, as you feel her hand grip your balls and begin to squeeze. You want to tell me why I hear every Cockney whore on the way here speak your name as a patron?
It's the old mate.
The old you? Oh, and she squeezes a little tighter. Well, I hope the new you, who spent some time in jail, has learned a thing or two about piety.
I have learned
and respect.
So much.
Good.
So much, please.
And she releases. I will not be embarrassed this way. Do not make that mistake again. It is good to see you, though. Now I'm going to get wasted. I suggest you meet me in our chambers at the end of the evening. That is not a request. And she walks away.
I grab her hand.
Yeah.
And I pull her close.
She lets you.
And I whisper in her ear, smiling, I say, if you ever do something like this again, I will cut your hand off. And I let go. I will see you in the chambers.
You see her face turn a little flush of red as she spins around.
Angry or horny red?
Horny.
Just clarifying.
Clearly horny. Roll insight. Now you don't need to, it's horny.
So 19 on the die. I'll save that 19 for something later.
Bravo, John. That was good.
That's fair. You can save that for later since I did make you do that. That was the only one you really want to talk to, Brad?
I
might have set you up with that one.
No, that's fine. You can railroad me here, John, because, I'm here. Listen, again, I just want church people. I'm trying to find out.
Salviati is here.
Ooh, is he?
Yeah, do you want to go speak to him?
Of course I do.
He's managed to sneak in late.
But before I do, I'm going to...
Oh, what are you going to do?
It's going to sound weird.
Is it though?
I'm gonna touch myself, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna protect myself from good and evil.
Ooh.
As I walk over
Like it.
to Salviati.
Check my tail feathers.
Salviati, how are you this evening? I see that you snuck in.
Baldassarre.
Yes.
It would be rude to not attend a function put on by the Archbishop Apparent of Florence. The church, after all, does support its own, even if they were to, engage in matrimony against the Pope's wishes.
Well, yes, I understand, but,
Your family is special, though, for some reason. Not many would get away with that.
But I think we understand the reason, don't we, Salviati?
Yes. You do carry an innumerable amount of silver.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Really, we have more to speak on.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the second half of our deal.
I did speak to my family. We are going to do what you ask.
Good. When?
We're working on that. But
Roll me deception.
me?
Yeah, baby.
Always. 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 That's a 13.
All right, what do you say?
I say, well, we are working on that, and I was curious if you could help me with some information. Where is General Rigario going?
That is not your concern. We are dealing with him as we have promised. You must deal with her as you have promised.
I will deal with her, but I was thinking we could potentially send her to where he is. We could tell her just a little lie of this is not where they're going to be looking for you, and send her into battle with him. Because we all know whatever she is, and he looks at her, looks at him, whatever she is, Rigario can destroy it.
You see him take a pull of his wine as he thinks. I want you to roll a persuasion here.
This is an interesting take.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
18.
Okay. Well, I have no doubt the general could handle such a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We have other designs for her. Very public designs that we wish to start in the city or in Rome. Riario will be far away from both those places by the time she reaches him.
And with that being said, I will give you as much information on her leaving, or whatever, as we possibly can.
You don't have her?
She's not here, is she?
I assumed you would keep her out of sight.
My brother is her handler.
Is she in the wind? Can you not produce her?
Again, my brother is her handler.
Alright, this is going to be the last roll. So, deception. Or you can use persuasion if you prefer, because you're not like super lying, but I want you to pick one and roll it versus his insight, because he is attempting to discern what is going on.
Persuasion.
Okay.
God damn it. 26.
The second time he did it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was good. That was good, because I was looking at your dice rolls and I was just like, why is he so sad? Oh, he's good at this. He should be an actor.
No.
I will speak to your brother, then, to ascertain what is going on. I suggest in future dealings with the church, as you become the archbishop,
Yes.
that you are a little more forthcoming when you speak to Sixtus. Because you will speak to him.
Speaking of Sixtus, I hear his cousin is coming to town.
He is. He's there to add legitimacy to the appointment.
Wonderful. Anything I should know about him? What kind of wine he likes to drink?
You will receive a runner from his own envoy long before that.
How's he feel about silver?
Everyone loves silver, as you've made abundantly clear, Medici.
Can I do an insight
Sure,
on that?
you can.
It's a 2, so...
Salviati's a practiced liar.
Yes.
And he talks about silver so much that the double meaning that you were trying to give, you think it just way over his head. He is working through so many things right now. Didn't clock it.
And, Salviati, enjoy the rest of your party here. Go find my brother. He'll have all the information that you possibly could ever ask for.
I'm sure he will. Well, happy nuptials.
Thank you. Hey, keep an eye on me. I touch my eye and wink a little bit.
He blinks slowly as he turns and walks away. All right, Bartolomea, who do you wish to speak to first?
Well, I shall go grab a drink with Signore de Pazzi.
All right, Francesco. He's already got a pretty large decanter sitting next to him at one of the chaise
He has
lounges.
a full decanter.
Yeah, he's a drunk old man. He sat it down. He's sitting there speaking with a few of the signore that quickly get up and leave as you come to sit across, giving privacy to the conversation. Bartolomea.
Francesco. Enjoying the evening?
I am enjoying the libations at the least.
Well, that is something, and hopefully we can continue to make your evening pleasurable. Is there anything I can do?
I could think of a few things, but no, not now. I am quite fine, thank you.
Is all well?
All is well. I am quite well, thank you.
And the family?
Oh, they are well. They are enjoying life abroad. Of course, I am left here to handle the business, and I will do what I must.
Of course.
Your son, Giovanni, has made it difficult.
I think the competition between our families has improved the both of us.
Not as easy to say when you are the one winning.
Well, the race is not over.
At which point you see a figure step into the eye line as Salviati comes and puts an arm around Francesco. Friend, you're in your cups. Good evening, Bartolomea. I need a word with Francesco, if you don't mind.
Of course, Your Holiness.
I am so sorry. Please, hold the party. And he gets up and pulls him away from you.
I'm going to spend the next half hour just socializing with the more influential of the middle to upper class people. Taking any opportunity to seed some explanations about what happened yesterday with my son.
That is all the talk right now. Mm-hmm. There are tons of rumors wildly slinging about, especially those with loose tongues who are deep in their cups. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll me persuasion to see how effective you are at the crowd, and I will roll to see how staunch the crowd is on this particular narrative.
26.
Okay. Most of the crowd, it's a scandal every day. This is not something that is going to last. It is a talking point. Mm-hmm. Giving an explanation moves it along more quickly. They don't particularly care or know.
If the crowd is enjoying the scandal of it all, then the tack I take is to twist the scandal in our favor, but continue to make it sensational so that it's a story that is just as exciting, if not more so, and they're more likely to spread.
It is not a positive, I would say.
It's not a positive?
It is not a positive scandal. Like, they are speaking of it, like, it's not sensationalized in that it, like, oh, your son is a chosen, he was a dove.
No, I didn't think that. They're enjoying the scandal of it all. So I'm seeding stories that make it more favorable to my family, obviously, but that are sensational and fun and good for gossip. So
Okay.
I'm trying to turn the story and make it something that people are enjoying sharing.
Do you have an
but
example?
more in our favor. Well, obviously my son didn't turn into a dove. That isn't a thing that happened, but there was a dove that just burst out of the rafters at that exact moment. It was like the dove that brought the sign of peace. Truly as if the Almighty himself wanted this nonsensical bloodshed to end.
With your persuasion, that is the story that is going around, and it is circulating well around the party.
Okay.
Now, back to Giovanni.
Salve!
Salviati
Yeah.
makes his way over to you.
Salveati.
Aye.
Giovanni,
Bishop?
I can't help but notice that I am missing one Turkish warrior.
Well, why would she be here in the presence of this party when she has clearly betrayed the church and the people of Florence?
I do not mean from the party. I mean she has yet to be delivered. And after speaking to your brother, I'm beginning to question if you know where she is.
Fret not, she is being held within this house as we speak.
And she will be delivered tomorrow.
You can go see her now if you so choose.
I would so choose.
Very well.
Can we assume there's like maybe like a tiny little dungeon or something in this house?
Yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got a little baby dungeon.
Yeah, like just a little, like a little,
Just a little converted cellar.
yeah, just like a little.
It's very kitsch.
So Salviati goes, all right, let us see about this then. And he goes to follow you.
I grab 2 guards to escort us,
Okay.
and
Which 2 guards?
so I grab 2 guards of.
Do you want? Are you getting Pietro's men? Or are you getting 2 that were here before?
No, I'm getting Pietro's men. People that would. I need yes men
Okay.
that would agree with every word I'm about to say.
Okay.
So I make sure to grab 2 of Pietro's men who I am paying very well to follow suit.
Side note, just in case you forgot, John, and I don't think you do because you're a very good DM. I say that compliment. But you're a very good DM.
Sure.
And if Klaus smells anything in particular,
Oh no, he would know.
okay.
I will tell you now, Klaus hasn't returned with that scent. Like, you've spoken to Klaus again, that guy is nowhere near here.
Okay, coolio. Just making sure.
You think that he got shipped off with Riario
God.
when shit went real south.
Well, maybe he'll find him.
Oh, Klaus could go track him if you wanted him to.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm offering.
So I go with the 2 hand-chosen men, and I have them lead us down to the cell, and I go, she is behind this door. Would you care to take a look?
He looks over at one of the men. Please go open the door.
Go, open the door.
The guy steps in and goes to open the door.
Okay.
What is he? What happens? I'm excited. Let's see it.
There's nothing there. And I go, what is this? What is this?
And the guy.
You were supposed to be watching her. What happened to her? Where are your men? What do you mean she is? Speak! Use your words! Why is she gone?
Go ahead and roll deception. This is with advantage. I like it. And those 2 guys would definitely be befuddled. They don't really know.
Those are both good numbers.
Yeah, I know. 24.
24. All right. Okay. As
Glad he didn't bring his dice.
I think they're over there somewhere. But anyway, as
You're doing just fine with those.
mutiny. As As you yell at these guards and they begin to fuddle, they run in, they look around. You see Salviati's face sour as he looks at you. Find her
Yes, of course.
and tell your mother to quit spreading that dove story. We need the Turkish woman to look like the blasphemous mage. And he turns to go back upstairs. And he makes his way up the stairs.
I take a. He's out of earshot.
That's all right. I didn't know I was supposed to be guarding anyone.
You have played your part very well. I will send you extra gold.
Oh, it was a ruse.
It was a ruse. I now need you to take 10 men and make it look like you are hunting her. Just take a quick stroll around the streets with a sense of urgency. Come back in about 2 hours.
Looking at your watch like you gotta.
Done. Done. He
Come
goes
back, let me check my
upstairs
Mickey Mouse watch.
and you see 10 men become gathered and head out your front door, lighting torches, drawing their blades, and moving into the crowd. Okay. Is there anyone else you would like to run into? Okay. Bartolomea, it's getting towards the 3rd or 4th hour.
I was... Sure.
Well, there are pleasantries. Unfortunately, you are a topic of hot discussion.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Gotcha.
But you've got enough time to go and return if you wish to leave now. It's up to you, though.
Yes, I will make my apologies to the relevant people and retire for the evening.
Okay. You make your apologies and retire. Is there anyone you would like to speak to before this halfway point?
I'm going to wait until post halfway point. I need Troisi a little more drunk, but I need him.
He is
to
blasted, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. Then I'll talk to him soon. The first half, I will talk to my people. The second half, I will, to appease Salviati, start speaking about the Turkish mage.
Perfect. Roll persuasion. Persuasion.
I'm terrible at it. That's a 10.
Well,
average.
yeah, you did
Fair,
average.
I'm average.
Unfortunately, your sister did
I know.
your mother did a real good job.
Great job.
Yeah. So, you head off and you prepare. And I take it, are you making your way out of the house alone under the cover of night?
I'll take Luna.
Okay.
My guards aren't looking for her because I never described to him who they were looking for. I just need them to walk around the town with a sense of urgency.
Absolutely. So you find the second who has been roaming around the party. And Francesca closes her eyes for a moment and says that her mother will meet you out on the streets 4 or 5 over from your current house. When you get there. And you scale down one of the outside windows and disappear into the darkness with a stealth roll. Ooh.
Definitely went upstairs and changed into...
Oh, actual, like, thieving clothes, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm not walking around in my fucking ostrich feather dress right now.
100% you're in thieving clothes.
Cool.
You got your thieving duds on.
Did you say with advantage?
No?
No.
No, I didn't.
What if...
Weren't you going to make her invisible?
It's an hour,
Oh, fair.
so I can.
May
I can't
may
delay
I
it. I
hear the
can't
number,
delay it.
please?
I would really like a ring of invisibility. Mr. DM, sir.
Can I spend this spell slot? Give her.
Yeah, spin your spell slot, roll with advantage there. Go.
You have a ring of invisibility.
You're lucky it's 10 o'clock at night.
You said we have a...
I did. I was telling you to immediately call in your Andy.
Are you shitting me?
Oof. That was worse.
All right, may I have a number, please?
The first one.
I don't want. Obviously, yes. The second one was in that one for you at home. I don't want to give you a number.
What's your
9.
Okay, thank you. So,
Someone's like, "Wait, is that?
Bartolomea? No.
That was like Bartolomea."
Okay, we'll return to that as you
She
make
just
your
falls
way.
out the window. Breaks
Yeah,
her
I
leg.
just die.
No, it'll. So you get out of the house, out of the window, and
Someone's
down
climbing
into
down the window.
street, fairly simply, and you begin to mingle into the crowd, and then we'll return to you. As you are beginning to move in and out of these groups of people, you become jostled and bumped. You're trying to move without being seen. And as you come out the other side, you feel for your purse, for your daggers, for your tools, and they're gone. As Luna Serena sits an alleyway over in the shadow, she whistles and lifts a hand. There is no time to go back and try to recover them. You imagine that the way forward is going to be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, it will.
All right, we move back to the party. The halfway point is hit. You said you wanted to find Ine Troisi?
Yeah.
All right. You find Inoue Troisi regaling a tale of noble women with his prowess upon horseback shooting pheasants of his hunting excursions. He is wobbling as he stands on one of your tables with a fake broom handle as a gun as he lively tells the story.
It's true. I have seen this happen before.
One bullet, 4 pheasants.
No lie. All of them. One shot.
Giovanni, you throw a great party.
Thank you. Tracy, come walk with me. Let us get some fresh air.
That sounds great, actually. Oh, what about Desare, that party animal? Where are his friends?
Oh, he's having his own fun.
Oh, the missies got a hold of him finally.
I do believe that is the case.
Hey, where's Leonardo?
They are coming later.
Oh, the after party.
Mm-hmm.
And he follows you out to a private
Area in the gardens.
area
Great,
in
cool.
the garden.
I'm going to subtle spell charm person
Okay.
on him, and since he's drunk, he has to beat a 14. But
Does he get disadvantage because he's a drunkard?
Sure. That did help a lot.
Okay, cool.
You weave your magic over him,
Good.
and you see him put an arm around. You and I, we're gonna run this city.
You know it.
Well, we already run this city. We're
That-
going to run all the cities.
That's true. That's
Yes.
true. I have been giving a lot of thought about what you have asked of the judge.
Oh, don't even worry about it.
No,
No, he's already taken care of.
that's fantastic. Good news. Good news. What did he have on you?
What did he have on
Yeah,
me?
like
What did he have on me? He went through all the court documents, all of my trading agreements. He got the ledgers for the boats that aren't supposed to be there.
oh.
You know the ones.
Do I know the ones? Are they the ones?
You know the
don't
ones.
Know the ones.
You don't know the ones.
Yeah. Where are these boats? That's right, the boats. I forgot all about the boats. And what dock are they supposed to be at again?
I mean, they come in tomorrow night. They be at the third dock from the left. It'll be the one flying no colors. It's a small boat. Why, do you wish to inspect the product?
Of course I wish to inspect the
We
product.
got the fresh crop this year.
Do we really?
Oh,
The freshest?
the freshest.
And wait, are you going to try some?
I mean, I usually do.
Wait, what's your favorite?
Oh, I don't know. That's hard. What's your favorite?
Good question. Oh, pardon me, my head. I have had so much to drink. I forgot what the product is.
How could you forget? And we'll come back to this.
Okay.
We move over to Baldassarre. The
Yes.
last of the Medici still at the party.
Yeah. Someone's got to be here.
You hear the music cut as the players stop. And you see Salviati and the posse step forward
My God.
as Francesco lifts a small glass and tings it. The group begin to gather around
Around me or just...
them. The partygoers begin to gather around them. Do you do anything in this moment? You are, for all intents and purposes, the only Medici left in the house.
Do me a... Okay, so explain to me, are they surrounding me or they...
Oh, no.
What's happening?
They went to the center of the party. They lifted a glass and tinked it for attention. You see the party kind of stopping and moving to listen to whatever they are about to do or say.
I hate that you put me in a situation of like, hey, would you like to do something? Which makes me think, oh, I should do something. But then I'm like,
That's half my bait.
I don't know what to do, John. Fireball the entire group? I'm kidding. No,
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said fireball.
I've seen that shirt recently.
Everyone's seen that one, man. It's one of my favorites.
No. At this point, I am just going to sit and watch close to an exit.
So as you sit close to an exit, Salviati steps up and says, "People of Florence, thank you for your attention, and I would first like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our host, the Medici, specifically Baldassarre Medici, on his upcoming nuptials and his soon-to-be appointment to the Archbishop of Florence.
Yay!
He is truly a beacon of God's grace here within the city, and a light in the darkness and filth that surrounds us. Becoming a man of the church is a hard life. It is one not taken lightly, and he has proved his worth by walking this path. There are many lesser men who would have fallen on the road here. Many lesser men who would not be willing to give up what must be given up to become the Archbishop. And it is so, with a heavy heart, that I announce," and he lifts a small proclamation signed by the Pope, "that we are now ending our partnership with the Bank of Medici, as they are now members of the church's family, and all debts are forgiven. We will be moving our accounts to the Pazzi Bank and will now be our main line of creditors. We have become one family with the Medici, and as you know, no family can hold a debt above each other, for they are the same. They share all, they give all. We welcome you to celebrate their generosity, their valiance, and their humility for giving up such a sizable wealth, though it is nothing compared to what they already have. And you see a smile as the crowd begins to erupt and cheer for the humility and the graciousness of the Medici. Salviati locks eyes with you as Pazzi smiles, takes it, and with ink we make it official. And he signs underneath where Pope Sixtus has. And he smiles as he looks over. And our future family member, of course. Come forward, Baldassarre. And he brings you up and lays the document in front of you and places the quill in your hand. And I need the most important wisdom save of your life. Well, not of your life, of this game. That was a little dramatic.
Come on, we knew this was coming.
All right. You don't have anything that can... No! You have protection from good and evil. What does that give you? You did that at the beginning of the party.
Yeah, it's based on magic that comes from a certain source, be it celestial, fiend, devil. There's a list of them.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, and undead?
Correct.
Okay. But I cannot be charmed, frightened, possessed by them.
Correct. So they can't take over his body by forcing their personality into him. I will tell you that this is not going to be affected by that, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Nope. It's a 10.
You feel love and adoration of the people around you. You feel a chance for once to be the one leading the family. You feel pride in a decision that you get to make alone that will advance yourself and the name of your family forward. But at the end of the day, this is not pure mind control. It is a feeling you have. And the decision still rests with you, Brad. What would you like to do?
My body's telling me no.
But what does your heart, your deep, dark little heart say, Baldassarre?
You know, this is the hard part of being like a player, you know, in the sense of like, the DM gives you all this stuff, you fail your check that you're supposed to fail, and you're like, I still don't want to do it. You're giving me the option to not do it. But like, you got to do what you got. The dice tell the story. Feeling all this love and attention and adoration and pressure. All these people are looking at me. And usually it doesn't bother me, but like to see the warmth in their eyes, and just like if you could imagine a color that fills this room, it's a mixture of like oranges and pinks and very loving and very comfortable. I can be the one that makes the decision finally. And I signed the paper.
You sign the paper.
I don't want to, but I signed the paper.
You sign the paper. And as you do, he rolls it up. And you see he clasps you on the shoulder as you all turn to the crowd. A united front of the church. A smile crossing all of your faces as they cheer. Long live the Medici! Long live Baldassarre, Archbishop of Florence! It rings in your ear. And as it rings in your ear, you hear the chant of the Medici ring in yours as Ene Troisi puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, how could you forget the product? I finally figured it out what my favorite is. I think I like the fresh ones. Ooh, Ethiopia, they're easier to steal. Yes, The color of their skin matches my favorite tone. And that's where we end for the evening.
Oh, hell no.
I knew it was going to be slavery.
I figured it probably was, but shit.
I know, right?
Alrighty, guys.
Hey! Brad had an existential crisis. We got some partying done.
Woo! Shit's getting real. 3 episodes left, guys.
Ooh, wow.
The final conflict is coming.
It is.
Man. Well, thank you all for listening to So You Want to Be a Hero Presents of Rhyme and Reason. With me always are 3 of my favorite friends to cause trauma to.
Oh.
Brad Silman.
That's me.
Emily Robinson.
At least he hasn't actually sent me to therapy.
Laus Weindel.
Salve!
And me, John Garza. Remember, we're playing an evil campaign. Sorry in advance.
And go follow us on social media at _HeroCastATX. We're on the TikTok. We got a Discord channel. We're on the Instagram. We have fun. We got contests every once in a while. So that's cool. Get some free dice. And that's pretty much all I got. Because I'm dramaed.
Because I'm dramaed. All right, guys. Well, you have a great evening. And yeah, catch you later.
Peace.
Ciao.